All right, let's take a look at the final poll results and see where this thing wound up. Oh, it's a split. Nope, it just moved. It was a split for a split second.
It's a photo finish.
There is a photo finish. Wow. 49% right now. Yes, tons of new starters. All right, we'll get to our answers later. We're going to give you our takes on this later. But there aren't many people saying it wasn't until Nico left. The Nico departure didn't change people's views. It's either, yes, it was a rebuilding year, you got a ton of people you're replacing, or no, it's fifth year. You can, once you've been here, no more rebuilding years are allowed. All right. The Atlanta Falcons traded a gaggle of picks, including their first-round pick next year.
Wow.
For Tennessee's James Pearce at number 26. Was this a good fit for Pearce? Was it a smart move by the Falcons?
Position-wise, I think so. The Falcons have not been great, like, rushers on defense. Yeah. So I think you also got Jalen Walker. So I think those types of players or positions is an area that they needed to fill. Is James Pearce Jr. the guy you needed? I think it could be a good fit. I mean, did he have the year that everyone thought he was going to have, eventually being like that first round or number one overall pick to sliding all year? But I think it's a good fit.
Can you coach him? That's the question. Can you coach him? Is he motivated?
I think Dak's specific coaching staff will be good for him. The problem is that team's going to suck now because you have a quarterback going into a second year, and you've spent 3 first-round draft picks, 2 this year, 1 next year, on edge rushers that aren't helping your young quarterback. Yeah. So how does James Pearce handle being on a team that sucks?
Maybe it helps you get the ball back.
The Falcons were so desperate on third down defense. They were like next to last in the league. They were allowing like 45% of convert. They weren't even, not even where they're not getting enough sacks. They weren't even getting pressure.
Yeah, 28%.
But
28.
So to trade a first round
to give up
pick next
what
year,
they did was way too much for a player who may have been there.
Yeah, well.
These guys look at their draft boards, and they knew in the second round Dallas went edge rusher. They knew they might not get the player they wanted, but I think they panicked to get the one they did want, and they're going to pay for it.
Giving up a first-round pick for somebody at 26 who you've already gotten one pass rusher, now you're getting another. That just seems awfully odd.
And the pick before them, they gave up a 2 and 2 threes, and you gave up a 1 and a 4 and a 6.
Yeah,
like, what
point.
Are you?
And
literally, it's the pick right before you.
This one has gotten. There've been very mixed grades on that one across the people who do the instant grades.
And you moved up 20 spots. Yeah. That's all you did.
All right, Omar Norman-Lott went near the end of the second round, pick number 63 to the Kansas City Chiefs. That one was also mixed with mixed grades, and the main hit was Omar Norman-Lott's never played a huge percentage of snaps. I think he averaged 17 snaps a game last year. He started 4 games in his career. So people are looking at it, but I will say this. We did a thing on the Sports Source Digital Network, Vince and I, and we sat there and we talked about, but he's a white whale. If you show somebody, it's like the receiver who can run the fast 40 time, it rises you. If you're a defensive tackle who can get to the quarterback, you're going to rise. And all it takes is one to fall in love. So was this a good fit going to the Chiefs?
Yes.
I think we all agree on that.
I think there are some personality problems. I don't want to say character with Omar Norman-Lott, and I think the Chiefs are a very good culture for him as well. But it's a great fit as far as a player.
It was a good move by the
strong
Chiefs.
culture like that to take a player like that.
Just like Pearce, he was number 1 in his position in quarterback pressures for defensive tackles. What the Chiefs are trying to do is take the heat off Chris Jones.
Yeah.
To me,
Maybe
it makes sense.
prolong his career a little bit by taking him off the field.
I like the fit. I like that pick by the Chiefs more than I did the Falcons grabbing James Pearce.
Right.
Now, is Norman-Lott a guaranteed success? No, I saw somebody give that one a C+ because of the number of snaps he plays. But if he's going to be a rotational piece on that team with a good coaching staff and Spagnuolo knows how to use him, I think that one's a better fit than Pearce to Atlanta.